How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to the nest. Ron here with Crow's Blades. What's in your pockets? What you have for lunch? I gots to know. Please leave your carry and what you had for lunch in the comments below. I've got an interesting review for you today. Links to this knife and other items I used are located in the video description. Let's get on with the review. The knife we are reviewing today is the Kizer FeweedXL, the Blade District Exclusive. The designer is Honoson. The scales are titanium and damtanium inlays. Damtanium camel carbon is a high quality, lightweight, and durable handle material made from aerospace grade carbon fiber, manufactured under high heat and vacuum pressure. The tip is milled titanium. Let me see how well it fits in them, goes in the pocket. Here we go. It's a little tight because of the little nip at the tip. I'll show you that, but it still slides in fairly easy. We got about a quarter inch, or no, about a half inch. I'm gonna measure that. Let me break out my little ruler here. Switch over to inches. It's almost a half inch sticking out, but you see it doesn't because the way the end of the handle goes doesn't show that much. But there you go, and it is grippy, as you saw. It's due to that tip right there that hangs on to the jeans and makes it a little harder to slide in, but you can do flippity flops and somersaults with this in your pocket, and you won't have to worry about losing your knife. The tip is not reversible, unfortunately, so no lefty love. The screws are, I'd be surprised if they weren't all T8s, and they are. There are two screws on the non-show side, one for the clip and one for the body, and the pivot screw, but there are no screws on the show side, which is cool. I think that makes it a little bit more special. The liner, let me see. There is no liner, but if you look in there, I don't know if you can see it, but I got a glimpse of it looking in. You can see a bit of the inlay. Oh no, that was my imagination. But here, take a look at that. So this being an exclusive knife, there's only 150 made, and I have let me see, there we go, number 49, which is cool. Blade District did a great job. They shipped it out fast and had no issues. The mode of deployment is just like on the regular Feweed, a triangular type thumb stud, and you have a front flipper. And the front flipper flips very well, and the thumb stud, the detent is money. Look at that. And reverse flick, thumb flick, slow roll, and roll over, thumb. And no, I am not going to try to do the reach over because this knife will go flying, and I'm not going to try to use front flipper with my left hand. So don't ask. Anyways, oops. Always, never fails. First time, every time on video, I will fail a reverse flick with my left hand. But like I said, I'm not going to attempt a front flipper because I'll throw the knife. Yeah, this is a nice knife. I dare say this is one of my most favorite knives in my collection at this moment, next to the Milita and the Kaimana. Oh, he's noticed that there was a frame lock. Sorry, I had to check my notes. Frame lock and lockup is, I believe, about 20%. If I can get the right angle there. Yeah, about 20%, I'm guessing. Which, as long as it locks up. Well, let me take a closer look and verify that. Yeah, about 25%. It's hard to see on the video, especially with me moving it around like that, but there you go. Yeah, about 20-25%. The jimping is excellent. It starts right here and goes up to the poon. So right here, your fingertip doesn't have any jimping, but the heel of your tip does, and it sits in the poon just like that, and you can do your fine cuts. Even though this is kind of upswept a little bit, you can still reach over and get your design cuts. The steel type is, well, let's see. Here's the Kizer branding, and let me clean that blade off before we start talking about it. I'm gonna have to oil up the blade a little bit because I'll tell you about the finish here in a second. But anyway, so all right, here we go. Blade steel. The blade has the Kizer logo there, and it has the maker's mark there, and FeweedXL, and it is S90V DLC. I'll tell you about DLC here in a minute. S90V. The optimum hardness for S90V steel is typically 60 to 62 HRC, providing the best balance of extreme wear resistance and edge retention without becoming excessively brittle. While 59 to 61 HRC is standard for production knives, high performance heat treatments often target 62 to 63 HRC for superior edge longevity. Kizer's S90V is rated at, and this per their website, 60 to 62. So optimum hardness. Whether that's true or not, you'd have to get it tested, but I'm going to go with their word. The coating is a matte DLC, matte DLC Ultra. And matte DLC Ultra refers to a specialized non-reflective matte finish, which for some reason I can't clean very well. Let me clean that a little bit better. Let's try it one more time. I'm using Windex. Maybe I may need, if this is off now, I'll probably break out the alcohol, or as we call it in my line of work, IPA, isopropyl alcohol. I use 99%, which I get from Amazon by the jug. Quart jugs, I think, or 1 liter jugs. Anyways, yeah, 99%. You can get that at your local grocery store as well. It's going to cost a few pennies more than your regular 70% alcohol. But here we go. I'm going to take this bit, it's T8 bit, and I'm going to, let's go on this. See, no markings. See that right there? That's from the bit, and I'm going to try using alcohol, see what happens. And the marks will wipe right off. No mark. See that? Nope. Get this side a little better. Wow, what's on this knife? I did use it to cut a salami sandwich today. Salami and Swiss cheese. And maybe that's a little greasy and needs a soap or something. I don't know. I'm having a hard time cleaning that off. Of course, there could be something on my rag there that's causing me fits. There we go. See that? See how fast it evaporates? That's better. Okay, I'm satisfied. Sorry about that. Wasting your valuable time. Yeah. So, like I said, the liner, there are no liners. Mode of deployment, as I already told you about. Background, told you about blade steel, HR, DLC. Alrighty, let's measure this bad boy. Comes in at just shy of 3.5 inches, and cutting length is 3 3/8, and the knife size is about 1/8 and 1/8, 8 inches and 1/8. There we go. And let's get a weight comparison, and then we'll do a knife comparison. Blade. It comes in at 115.6 grams, 4.08 ounces. So it's not light, but with the blade steel like that, coming in at almost 3.5 inches, and titanium, yeah, it's actually, with this knife, you actually feel like you're carrying something. It feels like you're carrying it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a knife comparison. Here are two blades. Here's the Thackeray, the Viper, almost identical in size. The QSP Penguin, because everybody has to have a Penguin. It's a little larger than the Penguin, and about the same size as the Thackeray Viper. And here is the mighty Militaw. It's a little larger than the Militaw and the original Feweed. So when this knife first came out, I first chance I got on Facebook, when I first got the regular Feweed, I got it in the first drop, and I petitioned them to make a larger Feweed, as well as many other people did the same thing that I can attest to. And he said, I think it was Kizer. Oh, I can't remember her name. She's no longer with Kizer now. Anyways, she said that she would take it to the powers that be. We'll see. And here we go. Here we are. Finally, a Kizer FeweedXL, which I think this is the knife that should have been. This should be considered a mini, and then there should come out with a larger one with maybe a 3.75 inch blade. Now, there is a slight issue with this knife. Still well worth the money, but you can't hear it, and I can't get it on the microphone, but it does sound like the bearings are dry. I can hear it rub. Now, it doesn't fall like that. I mean, this certainly could be loosened up a little bit, but one shake, and not a violent, too violent of a shake, and it drops. But I have a feeling that if I take this apart and tune it up, clean, lubricate the bearings a little bit, it'll be spot on perfect. I plan on doing a video of, doing the tune up, and also I'm going to try to get more color out of these inlays. So there we are. This knife came at cost $229 at Blade District. At the time, it was a pre-sale, and there was a link on the Kizer website to Blade District, which I don't think I've ever heard of till now. I believe their popular thing is to have knives that have 80s camo carbon. God, I would have killed to have 80s camo carbon version of this knife. Anyways, like I said, $229 at Blade District. They delivered fast, and there was no hiccups. Yeah, I think that's about all I got. Oh, I forgot to mention the floating backspacer, which is titanium. Now, when I go over here or over here, I pick up the screws that go all the way through both scales. You can feel a little bit there, but the rest of the hardware is not titanium, and I'll have to pick that up later. All right, so if you like this video, subscribe for more content, and if you're shopping for gear, check out the video description for the knife maintenance and knife sharpening gear that I use. Some of the links may or may not be affiliate links. Affiliate links benefit the channel at no cost to you, and may be attached to coupon codes, which will save you some money at checkout. Affiliate links, that money will go to knife equipment, knives, for me to review and show off, and I have giveaways at least once a month, members giveaway and a subscriber giveaway. So check out my live streams on Saturdays, 2 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah, so love the knife. One of my favorites now. Highly recommend. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I want to hear from you, and thank you. We'll see you in the next one. Keep your blade sharp and your wood hard.